Welcome back, GIP, Fantasy Football Guru. Coming at you, Week 7, the Commish, yours truly, is breaking down matchups, power rankings, and anything else that might happen throughout the year. So far, we're halfway through the season, got another half left. Anything is possible out here. So don't stop playing and keep getting on your team, making moves. All right, first up, we got to break down power rankings. You know how it is. Things change every week. Sometimes things change good for other teams, sometimes not so good for others. Let's start at the bottom to the top. All right, we got some surprises here, just a heads up. Starting out right here, Week 6, perfectly inflated balls. Then okay, yeah. Still not that good, I feel. But they're in the power rankings. They're in the playoffs. Next up, we got the Shady Bunch. Randy, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. The Eagles ain't doing as good, thank goodness. But your team is doing good. That's what matters. Fantasy football. Then going up to power ranking number 4, the great corn Julio. Julio is balling. And that's enough said. That's what he does. All right? Carrying that team. Now, moving on to number 3. Whoa! That's a drop. Living on a prayer. Not undefeated anymore. Shout out to Berna, Hot Mamacita, Hot Mama. Taking down Mr. Undefeated. No longer undefeated. And you can see in the power rankings, he drops as well. Now, wonder who could be number 2. Oh, the Commish. Didn't quite make it up to number 1 yet. But it will happen. Don't worry. Highest scoring team in the league. What else do you want from me? I mean, we put up points. That's what we do. That's fantasy. That's what you do. I'm all about that base. Let's get it. So that means new number 1 this week. Hot Mamacita, Hot Mama. Berna, you are number 1 in the league right now. What are you going to do? Trip to Disney World? Anything? All right. Otherwise, let's move on to the matchups. Great work here, teams. I'm all about that base. Sibling rivalry, my ball Zach Hurts. Julie's team doing pretty damn good. Well, compared to Ian's team last week at least. But you know what it is. Now, shout out to our sponsors this week. Trojan. You know, Trojan, get your groove on. That's what it's called. I know for a fact, Sean and Laura don't use these. Congratulations! Oh, did you get the memo? Our league knows. Congratulations. Can't wait. Now, on to the matchup. All right, here we go. We got yours truly. Jamal about that base. You know how we do. Get the matchups here. Drew Brees, Russell Wilson. Get against Arizona. Drew Brees, Kansas City. Kansas City D's okay. Not that good. Give it to the Commish, for sure. Commish, what are you doing? You got 2 Chiefs running backs starting. Hey, they run. They're playing against New Orleans. Get the job done. Commish do things, he knows things. C.J. Anderson, I'll give C.J. Anderson a check against Jamal Charles, for sure. Spencer Ware, Giovanni, Spencer Ware. Even though Giovanni's got a nice matchup there, they're giving him the rock a lot more. The last couple weeks, every week's going up 7, 15, 13, 15, 19 carries last week. It's going up. Jeremy Hills is going down. Hopefully that trend switches up for me. Then we got ODB. Welcome to the league. That's why Julie drafted him last week, just for Ian. And ODB performed last week, going against Mike Evans, target monster. No Vincent Jackson. Who else is James Winston going to throw to? He can't hit nobody. He overthrows him anyway. Thank God Mike Evans is huge. That's a tough one. They're going to London. That's going to be a little bit different, but I'm worried he's going to perform in London. Oh, I'm going to give it to ODB, but you know I love Mike Evans, no doubt. Then we got Marvin Jones, Terrell Pryor. Terrell Pryor hasn't practiced the last 2 days. Watch that, Julie. Watch it. That could be trouble for you. Good things for the Commish. Marvin Jones going against Washington. You know. Then we got tight ends, Dennis Pitta, Julius Thomas. Dennis Pitta, hopefully he gets a lot of targets. Julius Thomas going against Oakland. I'm a little worried there. Julius Thomas, I'll give it to you. Next up, we got Christine Michael, Mike Wallace. I'm going Christine Michael, for sure. They're going to give him the rock. He got a couple more weeks of the number 1 job for Seattle. Then things are going to get a little fishy. Eagles D, Raiders D. Toss up. Then we got Vinatieri, #1 kicker, Vinatieri, against Julie's #1 kicker in our heart, Justin Tucker. Go Vinatieri. Now, ESPN got a split by 0.6 points. Julie, there's no way in hell I'm picking you. Advantage, Commish. Let's keep the streak going. All right, moving on to the next matchup. We got Hot Mama Cedar Hot Mama, #1 in the league, #1 against In Ben We Trust. Ricky, do you trust Ben anymore? He's hurt. That team is hurt. Now, to the matchups. All right, we got Matt Ryan, Brian Hoyer. Good pickup for this week. He's putting up big points this week. He's going to outscore Aaron Rodgers, I feel. Berna, not even starting her man, Aaron Rodgers. She's going with Matt Ryan. Another great play. I see why you're #1, Berna. Let's go. Ooh, Matt Ryan is the #1 quarterback right now, but I'm telling you, sleeper pick this week. Brian Hoyer is the stream of the week. If you can get him in any other league, pick him up, start him. Big points tonight. Then we got Frank Gore, Lamar Miller. Welcome to the party, dude. Welcome to the party. Lamar Miller going with, even though he's going against Denver, I'm a little worried there. But Lamar Miller, big game last week, going to continue this week throughout the season, I'm hoping. LeGarrette Blount, DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray's having a big game against Indianapolis. Everybody can run on Indianapolis. It is a fact. Lamar Miller did it last week for about 30 points. Then we got DeAndre Hopkins, Allen Hurns. I don't even want to pick DeAndre Hopkins right now because they're not passing him the ball. Allen Hurns is the sneak play this week. I'm going to go toss up. DeAndre Hopkins needs to get his together. I'll tell you that right now because he is not worth the first round pick like he got picked. Then we're going down. Amari Cooper. Big game last week. Robert Woods. Amari Cooper, for sure. Vernon Davis will be starting this week. Jordan Reed doesn't look like he's playing. Concussion protocol still not active. Travis Kelce against New Orleans, though. Those are both big matchups. Detroit gives up one of the most points throughout the league against tight ends. Just a heads up. And I'm going to go Kelce because he's going against New Orleans. Then we got Chris Hogan, Duke Johnson. I'm going Chris Hogan here. Chris Hogan. Seahawks D, Vikings D. Vikings D. They are a beast. Jacksonville kicker Jason Myers, Mike Nugent, whatever kickers, whatever. Now, on to the winning pick here. Now, ESPN has picked this game where Ben is winning. You know what? I don't like it. I think Hot Mama Sita, Hot Mama Burnett continues. All right, moving on here. We got Cedar Game Changer against the Shady Bunch. Cedar, get your game together. Your game needs to change to a winning strategy. Here we go. Let's check out the matchups. We got Stafford going against Washington. That's a winner. Carson Palmer, questionable. Think he plays, but the thing is, he's going against Seattle's defense. I'm going Stafford for sure. Devontae Freeman's been doing a pretty good job lately. David Johnson. David Johnson. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That boy's balling. He's a beast. Going against Seattle. I don't think it matters really. We're going to do toss-up though because Devontae Freeman's going to have a good game. Then we got Rashad Jennings, LaShawn McCoy. What? Phone call. Hold on. Sorry. Hello? Stephania Bell. Hey, what's up? Oh, you got an injury report for me? Oh, snap. Stephania Bell just told me LaShawn McCoy will not be playing this week. Rashad Jennings is the pick. We'll see what happens with that lineup here. Next up, Allen Robinson, Manuel Sanders. Another Q. Qs are not good. They're questions. Allen Robinson this week for Cedar. Then we got the other Denver Broncos. Demaryius Thomas, Jordan Matthews. Jordan Matthews going against Minnesota. Whew, tough matchup. Demaryius Thomas going against Houston. Not a good matchup either. I'm going to go toss up for that one. Toss up there. Then we got Hunter Henry, Pickups, pickups, pickups. CJ, who's your ma? Who's your ma? Who's your ma? Who else can get in there? Who knows? But that's another thing. We'll see what happens. Hunter Henry in the game there over Huzuma, definitely. Golden Tate, Terrence West. Terrence West having a big season so far. Now that he's a full-time back. Defense, we got Broncos against nobody. Because she doesn't want to start the Jets. Well, if she starts them, she starts them. But obviously, I'm going Broncos either way. Hopkins, Gostowski. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Sita, I think you might take down the Shady Bunch. Ladies, it's not looking good for you this week. Not looking good for you. We're going Sita here, game changer. Next up, we got my baby girly party at the Hilton against T-Dog, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer that Ben out is going to help Le'Veon. Let's see. We got Andrew Luck going against Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles has not had that season everybody thought he would this year. Not that I thought he would. This is the season I thought he would have actually this year. I was big on him last year. This year, it's got to be regression. There's no way he put up those numbers again. Going Andrew Luck, but Blake Bortles, sneaky game there. Sneaky game. I think he's going to have 2 touchdowns, unfortunately for Sophie. Then we got Todd Gurley. I'm sorry, Todd Gurley, we talked about this. She should have went David Johnson in the draft. She regrets it very badly. Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell, for sure. Isaiah Crowell against Cincinnati. Tevin Coleman. Tevin Coleman's getting touches. It's not looking good for Devontae Freeman owners as much, but he gets touches. He split. I'm actually going to go surprise pick here. Isaiah Crowell has a better game than Tevin Coleman. You heard it here, GIP, Fantasy Guru. His touches ain't been going up, but he's going to get them this week. They come through. T.Y. Hilton, double dip connection with Andrew Luck. Alshon Jeffrey. I'm going Alshon Jeffrey. Alshon Jeffrey hasn't had a touchdown all season. This is the week. Tonight, he puts in a touchdown. I'm sorry, baby, but Alshon Jeffrey's getting 100 yards, maybe 2 touchdowns. It's happening. Willie Snead, Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry is PPR. He's going to get his. I've got to go Jarvis. Delaney Walker, Martellus Bennett. Ooh, I like Martellus Bennett. Terrence, you were talking trash about me in the other league about Martellus Bennett. Look who's on your team here. Yeah, I see you take notes. I'm seeing you take notes. I understand. But Delaney Walker is going to have a better game. Even though Martellus Bennett is going to have a good game. It's scary. It's scary with what we got there. 2 tight ends, both of them going off. If you got both of them, I start them both. And I'm doing it in another league. Trust me. Then we got Brandon Cooks, Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall's quarterback is Geno Smith. Geno Smith. Bumski. Brandon Cooks gets it. Cardinals, Bills. Ooh, both good defenses. Both putting up good points this week. Mason Crosby, Matt Bryan, don't really care about that. Now, to pick the winner here. Pick the winner. Oh, man. Todd Gurley against New York Giants matchup. That's a rough run defense. Oh, I'm saying 2 in a row. Streaking for the loss. 2 losses in a row. Let's go, baby. Gurley party takes it down. Moving on, perfectly inflated balls. Jackie, cry me some rivers. Let's see the matchup here. We got Tom freaking Brady against Phillip Rivers against ATL. I'm going to say both those teams put up big points. Both quarterbacks putting up at least 3 touchdowns this week. Could get ugly for both teams, so that's a toss-up. Then we on Matt Forte. His carries have been going down. Last week, 29 touches hit. 29 touches for Bilal Powell, 27 touches for Matt Forte. That's not a good sign for him. Advantage, Mark Ingram. Then we go flip side, Jordan Howard. Last 2 weeks before last week, boss. Last week, Kadeem Carey's back. Carey split a little bit, but I think Jordan Howard's still the man there. Going against the #1 run defense. See what my boy Zeke did against that defense. He's a different beast. So, Jordan Howard's still going to get pretty good. Ryan Matthews going to get Minnesota. Jordan Howard, all day there. No doubt. AJ Green, Antonio Brown. Wow, that's a matchup. I don't know what they're going to do with him, Antonio. It's dangerous because, I'm sorry, Ben is hurt. Antonio Brown stock, not as good. I'm going to AJ Green here. Next up, we got Larry Fitz, Eddie Royal. Eddie Royal, not playing, just a heads up. So we're going Larry Fitzgerald. So we got some different things that might happen over here. We'll see what happens. Gronk, Charles Clay, Gronktastic for sure. Macklin, Baldwin. Macklin's having a good game. Baldwin, he hasn't been on par. Russell Wilson ain't been himself this year, so it's not been so good for Baldwin. Packers, Bengals, Bengals. Josh Lambo, Hoska, whatever kickers. Oh man, maybe I'll do this again. I'm gonna pick Sean. Hopefully he loses, because that's how it goes. Perfectly inflated. All right, moving on. Next matchup, we got the great corn Julio cruising for a bruising. In, you are getting pounded. We need to change that logo to just like boom, boom, Debo coming down on you. It's tough sledding from a man. Let's look at the matchup here. We got Alex Smith, good play this week, really good play. Marcus Mariota, top quarterback last 2 weeks in the league fantasy-wise. That's Ian's making moves. He is trying to turn the season around. I appreciate it. Don't just lay down and take it. Gotta make moves, gotta make moves. But Alex Smith has a better day than Marcus Mariota, even though Marcus Mariota's still been pretty good. Melvin Gordon, TJ Yeldon. Oh man, TJ Yeldon. Doug Martin, setback. Golly. Niles Davis, he probably won't even play tonight. Good pickup though. Making moves, making moves, making moves. I like it. Something's got to give for Ian. This is, I'm going Melvin Gordon. Now, Mike Davis, another good pickup, because Carlos Hyde ain't playing this week. Hopefully it's a 1 week thing. We'll see what happens. Matt Jones, you welcome. Matt Jones gets you that. Now, Julio against Julian Edelman. Tom Brady, Julian Edelman. I thought y'all like butt buddies. Julian Edelman needs to stop sleeping with women, start playing on the field. Tom Brady needs to start looking for him or something, because that connection has not been the same as previous years. We will see what happens. Obviously, I go Julio. Jordy Nelson, Jameson Crowder. Jordy Nelson, I'm sorry. Zach Miller, Rudolph. We're going to go toss-up. Rudolph's been surprised this year. Zach Miller has also been really good. Oh, my goodness. IR, that means I am not playing or running. No run. IR, not running. James White, for sure. Texans, Patriots, gonna go, actually, let me forget that. Patriots against Pittsburgh, Landry Jones, quarterback. Oh, that could get a lot of points for Ian. He needs them bad. Blair Walsh, Matt Prater, whatever, kickers, whatever. Oh my goodness, Ian, I want to pick you so bad, dude. I want to pick you, man. Maybe we'll pick you. Oh my goodness, let's see if I can change his luck here. Ian, I'm going to pick you. Oh my God, what is wrong with the commish? Commish sees things, he's seeing the future, maybe things change. But before we leave you, you know what it is. Week 6 in the books. Week 7 coming up. I did not win week 6 commish of the week. And you know why? It's your fault. All of you. All of you. So come here, go to the website, on the computer, follow the green arrow, vote, commish. I want to be week 7 commish of the week. I want us to be the winners. Commish out.